I'm sort of doing a comparison between the art institution or the gallery and a machine in a way. So it's sort of a simple thing. I'm blowing up to turn off button of the computer to sort of fit the gallery, and by painting it on the wall, attach it to the architecture of the gallery. And the idea, or many of my ideas, they sort of revolve around how and why you can use art, you know. And many of my inspirations in the art business, they've been really into the thoughts about abolishing the whole art system. So in a way, this is kind of a comment to those kind of people, where I put up this fantasy of having a button where you can shut the whole thing down.
Coming from South Africa at a time when art really was about mediation rather than necessarily production. So I was educated and really became interested in artists who were working with the idea of just transmitting information in a more straightforward way. So suppressing style, suppressing, let's say, form in favor of information.
Generally, whatever you do, it can be viewed as political in a way, and art is also that.
No worries is a part of the vernacular of Australia. At the same time, it's quite a strange word if you're not from Australia. It takes quite a number of encounters to understand what it means on the street, really. But it's also a word which, if you don't know what it means, has many possibilities. You know? It also allows people, if they like the work, to have it. You know, it's not ours to keep.
I want to help people in my country because they are very poor. I want to distribute the money. You know, I don't have money, I only have my knowledge, so I am distributing my knowledge. And I want to be useful, doing what I know to do, that is art. To be working with the people, to be making useful art, because you know I am making art for my people. My country is a very poor country with lots of difference, social differences, and I wanted to make an art that could make sense in that situation.
I don't use the word contemporary. I say I work with the art of today. Most of it is shit.
I'm grateful for the enormous number of ship artists. If it wasn't for the enormous number of ship artists, I would never have been able to climb onto the top of the pile of the ships.
I could not rise on the mountain of boats, which is the art which is bad. I do mount on that mountain of boats.
On top of the battery of the boats that have not come to the ball.
I come to the ball with rarefied ideas.
We've been working together 11 years. And we work in parallel. We have a parallel collaboration because Sherry's a sound artist and I'm a visual artist. Sherry's responsible for the sound and I'm responsible for the image, and we come together on the conceptual and we cross over in terms of feedback for each other. We've done a lot of research on the site, so we've looked at the history of the site in the past and the present. It's sitting right over a very, very important archaeological site, that lawn. The works that had been there previously, and of course in many ways the archetypal work that was there was Puppy, and that work was really quite extraordinary. When people think of that site they think of Puppy, or I do anyway.
The entire collaboration process that Joan and I have could be described as a form of improvisation, and the way the work keeps developing after we install it. We don't consider that the end of our making, and I think that's one of the things we continue to explore and elaborate, this mystery of why it works sometimes and what the key to that is.
I love making art. I love to work with my hands. If I make something, I know what I have done, but I don't know everything that I've done. I know a part of what I've done. Just like when we're talking, you see things about me that I don't see myself. This is the value of human communication, the intellectual part of human communication, that we're not individual machines, that we're completely interconnected, and our intelligence comes from each other as much as it comes from ourselves. So in the art piece, I put something there with my own ideas. I want you to bring your own ideas and your own interpretation. There is an old crazy idea that comes from the Enlightenment, especially from Descartes, that tries to separate reason from emotion. And anyone with a little bit of reason can see these cannot be separated. They're inseparable.